Hello, y'all. It is me on Sunday evening. I am watching some Yellowstone season 5. I know I am late to the game. It took me a moment, but here I am today starting up. I wanted to hop in real quick. I was getting some of my planner stuff done, as you can see, and want to show you what I'm in. So the A5 is right over there. I am not carrying the A5 for right now. I've been in the personal Malden. So far, so good. I won't say that I'm impressed and I won't say that I'm not impressed. I am taking it for face value. It's been practical and it is working, so I'm going to stay in it for now. And yeah, that's what I got. This little area finally has a home for something. It's going to be for loose change. So I have been using this Malden as two things, as planner side. So I've got planner stuff going on, but then I also have cash envelope stuff going on, and I'll show you guys that in just a second. But right here, I've got our library cards for the kiddos and I. I've got my business cards right there. And then I have some date night stickers for daughter date night because I'm getting to see my 20-year-old, soon to be 21-year-old daughter this week. So I got those stickers out. I found these in my planner supply, so they're not new. But it's a Carpe Diem insert. They sell them at Hobby Lobby and stuff, I think. But I've had these seriously forever. I had bought them when they were on clearance. I think they were like $2 or $3 and never used them and decided I would pop them in because now with the cash envelope stuff, it's nice to have something where I can put receipts or miscellaneous papers and file them away. So it was a pack of 3, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, 3. So 3 total of those. So that's what I've got there. This right here. So I've got some tabs. I bought on Amazon these personal size weekly and monthly views. You guys are about to be shocked because I went on ahead and I've put January through April. It has a monthly view, and it also has, though, instead of going daily, it is going weekly. So it has weekly horizontal. I made the decision to do this. Y'all, I don't know what I think about it yet. It's so interesting because it's like when I had the entire like one day on each page, it allows me to write my schedule down, plus it allows me to write my tasks that need to get done. That part of it I like having as a daily. What I'm trying to be better about, though, is at the end of the day, I keep my calendar invites. Like I keep my calendar schedule on my phone, and so I was duplicating work. I don't know, and I found myself the last couple weeks, like I wasn't going back and really looking. So it's like you're spending all this time planning your week on paper, but I wasn't looking at the paper part of the planner side of it, like as far as my schedule. Rather, I was just looking at my phone and my alerts that I had. So decided I would try to simplify a little bit and thought, oh, what a good concept. It'll go into the personal size. And then this could just be my priorities of what I'm doing every day, right? My head is thinking about it one way. I have not mastered that another, if that makes sense. So we will figure it out. This was last week. So I went on ahead and just this was what my week looked like. I had stuff that I needed to get done. So I had a little Post-it note on there, like a miscellaneous one. I have certain things this week that I need to get done. So I still have a Post-it note that worked last week. And then I have just specific things that I'm going to be doing. I went through my old planner stash of stuff, and there were these little micro stickers that I had. So see, there's the little mother-daughter one that I had. But the $sign for payday, this little piggy sign for savings. I am trying to get better about just budgeting and stuff. So I am trying to do that. We'll see. So far, week 2, and I haven't quit on it yet. So that's progress. And then I have this cute little sticker right here that says plan, which is what I'm working on. So next week, I'm trying to keep it simple. I didn't try to over plan myself because I know that the week has a great job of doing that itself. So, I just kept it for what came to mind. I can't say these are top priorities yet. I need to start really sketching out how am I going to use this just so that it is really productive stuff. But at the same time, some of these little things that I'm putting down still matter. They're just not like if I don't get them done, it's the end of the world kind of thing. And I'm trying to use this for productivity versus just a to-do list, because for a to-do list, then I can just use a Post-it note kind of deal. So be patient with me. I'll figure that one out. Something I did figure out that I'm quite excited about, though, is so for February, I can't believe we're right around the corner, but bird's eye view, what I did is I went on ahead and I highlighted the days that I have the boys. That is going to help me. Y'all, this 5225 schedule is very confusing, even for the most organized of person. But, and we've been doing it now for several weeks, and yet my mind, it just kind of doesn't work like that. So I've tried every which way of making it conducive to my mind working, and I'm not late to pick them up or anything, right? Like I still very much am no problem with it. It's just more of like a visual and just my mindset of planner side. So I just went on ahead and did something super simple, grabbed the highlighter and did that and created a key. So this color highlighter is my days. So I know that means for the boys, green dot is payday, pink dot is date night, blue dot is bill due, and gray is BNI. So some of y'all might have seen my videos and I talk about that I'm single. I am still single. I just have been working this year on every Thursday taking myself out to date night. So like a personal date night by myself. So that's where you see those pink dots. So I didn't need to write it out because I have the key and I know what it means. And then the green, I know what that means. The bills due. So I started adding my bills that I know right off the bat. I'm going to have to go this week and look a little bit more because I have some extra bills too that I just couldn't remember off the top of my head. So I need to add those. And then I have my networking group that day. Baker. So Bakey Booty is turning 8 years old on February 26th. And my daughter Anna is turning 21 on February 4th. So I put those there so I do not forget. And that is what it looks like. There's her birthday right there too. I went on ahead through the month of February. I added already my date nights for week over week. And I did that on purpose so that I do not forget to prioritize my self-care. And I wanted to make sure that it was there. So the next section that I'm going to go into is the like the credit card. So those of you that have followed the last, I think it's been like 3 or 4 weeks that I've had this planner. I have the credit cards here, right? So I keep my cards in this section over here. So there they are. And then I have Post-it notes, little cubbies here. This is where these Post-it notes go. So this one will go in here. I'm gonna do it while I have you guys on here. So sorry, it's looking janky because I'm doing it one-handed. But before I forget to add them back in for the night. So those Post-its, this has worked really great because of that, again, kind of task list and things that I need to do. So it's perfect to have them on hand and it doesn't really keep things bulky. I am not keeping an entire pad because that would be like, it does add a lot of weight to my planner and just chunks it up. But I am adding just enough to where there's enough that I can, if I need them just for miscellaneous, and I can always refill them later. So there's my Post-it notes. Envelopes. So this is where the cash envelope, that sounded kind of funny, but tab. The cash envelopes are right over here. So I've got my different ones that were already made. I've had these envelopes, like these ones for, I don't know, for sure more than 2 years, 3 years maybe. But I'm starting to repurpose and use them. So I have mom money here. So I went on ahead and I just updated it. I have my sheet and then I have the cash right behind it. And I updated this evening. So I am working with the most up-to-date amount in that category. I have my grocery money too. This one does not have cash in it because I have a card. So I have a sinking funds card that I use for my groceries because oftentimes if I'm ordering online or whatever, it's just easier to use my debit card. So this one is attached to that actual account. So, but I did use the card today, getting groceries, getting ready for the boys and myself for this week ahead. So I've already made it, but I just kept the sheet so I can keep, a roster, if you will. And then the same thing goes for household. That belongs in the Flex account of this one, but I break them down separately because groceries are for food and like things that I consume that way, and the boys do. And then household is more of like the shampoos, the detergents, just household items, toothpaste, stuff like that. Real estate, I don't have anything in real estate stuff right now, so I just flip those over, but I have extras of these check rosters in case I need them. Nothing in savings right now because I'm trying to get back on my feet and paying debt. Nothing on there because it's gone as quick as it's coming in to help me. I have some notebook paper here, so just the standard Filofax notebook paper stuff. I have one of my friends on TikTok. We're actually friends through like friendship, and I wanted to make sure I hadn't lost his number. So I have that there as a miscellaneous note. But I was working on the schedule for the boys for this year of like when I have them, because I was trying to just see what holidays and stuff I'd like to plan just around that. So I've got 5 kids total, but the 2 are so young that I'm trying to just coordinate stuff where I can take them to see their siblings, spend time with their siblings, and vice versa. And so I was just putting all that down, but this was a perfect sheet of paper to get that done and going. And then I have just miscellaneous notebook paper here in case I need it. And then I have a miscellaneous, one of those folders. What I have in here, so this pocket, this Malden is actually, I will say, it doesn't have too many pockets and it doesn't have too little quantity of pockets. It's been good so far. So the cash envelopes right here, this one fits perfect. I have coffee money. So there's my coffee money for the week. And then the boys' money for the week. I just printed these on my black and white printer. It's from the Budget Mom. I've had these templates forever, literally for I think 2 or 3 years, and decided not to go buy any new templates, that I have plenty. So just used the templates that I had, and I'm keeping them in there. So it already has the roster part and then putting those there. The boys. So I'm really excited, and y'all wish me luck because in my head, it sounds like a great concept, but I'm actually going to start giving the boys just their age appropriate chores during the divorce stuff. I think this is completely natural and normal, but I was overcompensating, right? So I was doing their chores. I was doing everything because I didn't want to cause them more discomfort than they had going on already. And so I've, to a big extent, just let them walk all over me and not really have a lot of responsibilities. They're great kids. Like, don't get me wrong. They're fantastic kids, but I know that I need to start giving them those responsibilities back. And so I started last week. I made chore boards and I made them little chore jars so that they can start saving up their money. So the boys' funds are for, if we decide that we need a Happy Meal or something quick on the go, right? Sure. But beyond that, it's more of like their money for their chores. So that way they are excited. They can get rewarded. They can then, instead of mom just spending money freely without having to do anything, it's rather they're earning their money and they can save it up or use it how they want. So I'm really excited about that. This week we start because I didn't do it last week because it was a short week for them with me, but this week is their 5 days with me. So I'm really excited about that. So anyway, so that is what I look like this week in my planner. There it is. And then as far as my bag, so I have my Vera Bradley backpack. That's the one I'm using right now for work stuff. But I have still very much been using my same purse that I've been using. This planner, y'all, fits so good in this purse. Quick, easy, on the go. And I've been very grateful for that because it's what's allowing me to actually want to use my planner and carry it with me. So yeah, that is what I look like. There you go. Hope you guys have an awesome Sunday. Bye.